what I go with. And just to tell you guys, I don't like a lot of I'm not a fan of having a lot of add-ons. You see like my screen, if you guys have seen me arena, I think the main three ones I have is Gladius, Bartender for my bars, and Tidy Plates. I don't think there's any others that I use, so those three are the only ones I use. So I've taken root interruption just so that I know that I've interrupted someone. How sad is that? I know, but you know, other than that, you wanna take these talents. Just if you guys can just look at it. I've had it open for a while. The thing about warriors is it's very choice dependent. Like, I think warriors can always be played differently in any way possible. You can do a lot with warriors, but this is what I took blitz because I was running with a priest and a mage, and against melee cleaves it really helped to have that extra stun off a nearby target. So it really helped me or made my job a lot more easier to peel for my mage or my priest against cleaves. But if you're running a TSG, I don't think you will need this, but it is very helpful. You can use it in any option. Like I said, warriors can be played very differently according to the player, however he wants to play them. So I've taken these, and I don't think you need tactical mastery. Like, seriously, what do we change stances for? I'm kind of sad about my class right now. I'm not QQing or anything, but I started playing a warrior in BC towards the end of BC, and I like playing them simply because nobody else was able to just pick it up and say, oh, okay, I can play a warrior, because you had to even pummel in a different stance. There was a huge skill cap on warriors, and now, you know, we're just another Red Pally in a different, given a different name and given a different skill set. But once 4.2 comes out, we don't even need to change stances anymore. If you PvP, if you PvE, you're gonna stay in one stance. If you PvP, if you're a tank, you're gonna, you know, we're not even gonna have to bother changing stances. I think they should just take out the stances and just basically, you know, if you go into that tree, this is what you're gonna get. You don't even need stances once 4.2 comes out, because you're able to use the retail wreck and shield wall in any stance. So getting back on topic, sorry about that, I get off topic very easily. Hopefully you guys don't hate me too much after watching this video, but getting back to topic, drums of war, no, I don't think you'll need it because you have a lot of rage usually. Warriors, I don't think we get rage starved too much, especially if you're running improved slam, and I think you cannot run with him without improved slam anymore, because you just don't have enough skills in your arsenal to spam. You know, button mashing, you can't button mash a lot. If you hit a mortal strike, and heroic strike is not on a global CD, so if you press that and then you hit overpower, you're left with no other skills to use, because now you don't even spend a global on a rend anymore because your mortal strike keeps it up. And hamstring has a 0.5 second global, so you're left with no skills to use unless you have the enemy below 20%, which is execute. Plus, slam just does way too much damage to be ignored. You cannot leave it alone, because I think slam does the most base damage. I could prove it to you guys if you know, go to the, I think I'll put in a footage later. I'll record that later. But slam, I think, is way too useful now to ignore. Heroic strike takes way too much rage for way too much little. It gives back, it does like 4k, and I think slam does about 7 to 8k damage almost. And that's why, you know, having strength really helps the base damage of slam. Slam, I don't think it crits a lot, but when it does crit, you see a huge difference in the opponent's health, because slam hits for minimum 25k or 24k, depending on if you're a slaughter and everything is up. Other than that, you know, you just want to basically go down the tree, take these everything below these the top two, everything below the top two is just mandatory. I think you're gonna have to take these. You can't really change a lot. Over here, you might be able to take out this if you don't like root interruption. You can take it out, and you can maybe put it in drums of war if you feel like you're being rage starved, to get that extra 50% off your pummel. and or you can put it in blitz to get that extra stun on an extra target, which unless you're playing fives, I don't think, you know, it's very useful, because you're never gonna be able to. Yeah, there are times when you'll have 3 of them together and you can hit them and stun all 3 of them, but I don't think it's very important. And this tactical mastery, I don't think it's useful at all anymore, because you only switch to, you know, either wreck or shield wall. There's not a lot else you do. Maybe, you know, yeah, there's not a lot else. So that's basically it. Yeah, the TSG one is this. You're gonna have not take these, go with this, and whatever your choice of liking is from here, and take a gag order. A gag order is very helpful for TSG because it's got a, you know, if you read it, it says a long range silence, and it also reduces 15 seconds off of your heroic throw. So, you know, it's very helpful. And glyphs is basically this. You know, glyphs, I think, if you play the warrior class, sorry, I drink a lot of water, so I'm just having these, I don't know how to explain it. By the way, English is my second language, so if I get stuck up somewhere, do not, don't just go, I'm gonna kill this guy, he can't even freaking talk. I'm trying to, you know, sometimes I have trouble. Some words I can't, I know them, but I just can't bring them to my tongue because it's my second language. Anyway, sorry about getting off topic. Getting back to the topic. Moral strike. Easy, your arms, you need moral strike. Moral strike is the main thing. Overpower, yes. Bladestorm, Bladestorm is a good skill, but I use it, I don't have, the reason why, sorry, I should have said, the reason why I don't have the Bladestorm glyph is because, you know, I don't think it's very useful anymore. Yeah, it does some damage with wreck and whatnot. That's only to keep on the target, and you can use it defensively. It's nothing major, so I took the slam. But if you want to take the glyph of Bladestorm, go ahead. Like I said, you can play warriors as you like. You don't have to, you know, go to one according plan. Other than that, I have the glyph of charge. The cooldown reduced by 1 second. It really helps. And then, you know, piercing howl, very nice. You should take this for those goddamn freaking rogues that like to run circles around you, and you just miss a lot of the freaking hamstrings. And then you have sweeping strikes. It's really helpful. It's really helpful with Bladestorm and popping it when you're against double melees. It really helps. And then, you know, Demo Shout. I don't use it a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I don't use it a lot at all. I'm a lazy asshole, but it's very effective. I do use it against rogues and DKs in 2s because it's very helpful. And that's it, basically. You know, battle and commanding. There's not a lot to it. I think if you play the class for at least a month, you'll understand what you want. You don't need to know a lot, but so a lot of people have been asking me questions, and some of them have even told me that I should just make a simple video. So I just thought I'd, you know, brush over a little bit of what you should go, give you guys you know, a simple idea of what you'd go with, and that's about it. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing like scientific. It's just quite simple. Like I said, if you play it, you'll understand. And with the stats, just, you know, getting your hit rating again, get the hit rating first, and then go steroid freak on the strength, and you're good. And that's about it. Thank you guys, and I apologize for getting off topic and dragging this video on, but I'm just starting to get used to just talking to you guys and you know, just letting it out. In the first videos, if you notice, I was a little bit tense when making videos, but now I'm just, you know, bragging on, babbling on and on and on. So hopefully this video has helped you in some way, and if not, I'm sorry. You guys can say you suck in the comments, and I'll read them, and then I'll be like, okay guys, I'm sorry. But other than that, if you guys want to know what add-ons I use, or add-ons, I'll put them in the description. I don't use a lot of add-ons, like I said beforehand, and I'll just put them in the description box. all the three main ones I use. And the macros are a long list. So if you guys want that, you can go ahead and ask that, and I can make a video just for those and put them all in the description as well. But here's a main macro I could give you guys. It's really helpful to, I'll put it in the description later. It's very helpful. I don't see a lot of warriors. It also saves you an extra slot on your bars. I put hamstring with my charge, so I only have to press one button. I don't have to go and press any other buttons. And also I have the cancelaura blessing of protection. If you're running with a pally, it's very helpful, so that you can take it off and charge to a target right away. It really helps. And then there's cancelaura bladestorm in this same macro, and it's, where is it? You know, it cancels bladestorm, as simple as that. And then, you know, it's got a focus target shift modifier, so it would, if I press shift and charge, it would charge my focus, and then if I don't press shift, it would just charge my target. I think this macro would be really helpful to a lot of you, so I'll put this one in the description box as well. And other than that, there's not a lot to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys, you know, it didn't help you guys, I apologize, but I hope it did. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.